There you go. Beautiful.
Richard, they look great.
Oh, that's nice. Nice. Great. Okay. Great job. Thank you very much.
After all that, the photos still aren't finished. The photographer takes them back to his office and gets to work on the retouching process.
Let me see. It is art. It's art and design to combine together, and sometimes with a purpose. I just adjusted the tonal range a little bit. Sometimes art is designed just to hang on a wall and look pretty, but also art can be about consumerism, and it can be about selling you something, and that's okay too, but you just have to know and be able to tell the difference between those and not expect that everything you see is exactly what you see in the pictures. Otherwise I can come in and take it away.
That is important to remember, especially if your self-esteem ever takes a beating because you compare yourself to those so-called flawless models. Check this out. Freckles, blemishes, gone with the stroke of a pen.
Maybe go in and just pick up some of these little details here.
How about bloodshot eyes and dark circles? Not a problem. Eyebrows too thin?
You can sort of see we just gave her a little fuller eyebrows.
Funky stray eyelash? Easily erased. Flyaway hair? Gone with a few strokes of the stylus. Lips can be darkened, cheeks get filled in. And remember the bangs that just wouldn't fall right at the photo shoot? They get filled in with Photoshop.
It's not new. I mean, photography since its inception has been manipulated. It's easier now, it's harder to detect, and more people have the tools to do it. You can use this tool for some pretty cool things. Respect photography, but also realize that it's a tool, and it's a sales tool, and it's a communication tool, so you have to be a smart consumer. You can see I sort of lightened up her face. I brought in detail in her irises a little bit.
But those kind of changes are nothing compared to some of the other possibilities.
You can go in and actually make the eyes bigger. And you might say, well, why would you want to do that? Well, they've actually done surveys to find out that bigger eyes on magazine covers sell.
And then, of course, there's body shape.
I was able to give her a little bit more shape, which is pretty common in fashion photography these days. I just sort of thinned out this area. You don't have to necessarily go through any surgical procedure to change the way your body looks.
You don't need surgery to change your body type. But after staring at so many perfect models in fashion magazines, you might just need a self-esteem transplant. Next time you start to feel down about your looks, take a tip from Casey. Learn through this very unusual experiment to appreciate fashion and celebrity photos with a more critical eye.
I'm just going to come in and do a couple close-ups of you there.
Yeah, it definitely changes how I see them because I see, oh, they went through 2 hours of makeup and they went through 2 hours of hair, and you know, you don't have to look like that. People aren't going to go through 2 hours of hair and makeup a daily basis. It's really weird going through that transformation. Wow.
Beauty comes in a lot of different shapes and a lot of different sizes, and I think that when we're looking at photography and when we're looking at ourselves in the mirror is that we should really try to accept that, you know, what can I do to be as good as I possibly can, but not try to be like somebody else.